Well, hello there, Coach and friends. I'm doing some, I call them pork chops. They're boneless pork chops, pork fillets, pork tenderloin. Look at that beautiful fry on there. And turn them down a little. Come on now. I like to turn them one time so I can get by with it. Maybe tonight I've succeeded. Over here, some beautiful apples. These are cinnamon apples. They have a little butter, a little cinnamon, touch of brown sugar, and that's it. Huh? I did. Mama said, I didn't put no brown sugar in them. I said, I did. Alright. Let's let these pork, whatever you want to call them, get brown on that side. Over here, some good old mashed potatoes. That's the cooking tonight. Let's go over here and set you all down in your seat. See what we can do. Are you seatable? Oh, it's Thursday. I told y'all if I didn't go to church last night, it would increase my week. It has. It feels like it's been a long week. But, what are y'all doing? Hi, John. Hey, Brad. How are you? Hey, Tina. Hey, Howard. How are you? Hey, Terry. Steve Duncan sent my mama a beautiful arrangement today for Christmas. Mama, can you want to show your arrangement? Okay, I'll get it. You come over and sing and dance for a minute. Sit right there, Mama. And they can see you. So sing and dance a little.
I ain't singing, thanks. He wants me sing and dance and I can't do it. He's gonna have to. Is it heavy? I didn't lift it.
Well, Mama, it weighs all of 2 pounds.
Well, I could have got it then. I just.
Why, sure. She's used to telling me what to do. I think she's really liking that.
I didn't want you fussing at me.
It's not heavy.
Oh.
Look at that.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is beautiful. Thank you, Steve.
It's beautiful.
This came from Forget Me Nots here in Jellicoe. It's a florist. And look at this beautiful. And that's fresh. That's all fresh greenery in there.
And this is a spruce, isn't it? It's got that
It smells
smell.
like Christmas. It's got that Christmas smell. Thank you, Steve. You all remember Steve. He's the one that knocked me out of eating popcorn. I've not had any popcorn since then, Steve. I really haven't. It's not your fault at this point.
No.
But
I like salt on my popcorn, so we stayed
we
away.
and we are popcorn. We'll eat popcorn every night for a month. Not every night, but every Friday night or every Saturday night for a month. Oh, let's have some popcorn. How about some popcorn? And then we don't have any more for a while. But I've not had any since he was showing me how many carbs and made me read the package. Y'all can't make me read packaging because I try to avoid it. Then when I do read it, I'm always upset a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful arrangement.
So pretty.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love the gingham bow. It's just the right color.
Yeah.
And those flowers are beautiful, and we will enjoy those hopefully through Christmas.
Yeah. Okay.
I said it was light. It needs watered.
Yeah.
So we will water it good.
We need to set it in here away from the fire.
Away from you, because anywhere you are, it's going to be about 80 degrees.
I know it. I freeze. I want it warm.
We may have to sit out on the sun porch.
Hot as I can stand it.
It's about 50 up there, 60. All right, Mama.
It's just beautiful.
I'm going to go and check our vittles.
Yeah.
You be here and be nice, Mama.
I will. I'm
Sing
always.
and dance or
I
something.
can't sing and dance, but I'll be nice. I try
Well,
to be
tell them
nice.
something or something.
I've got on one of my Christmas shirts. I finally
It's
got them
pretty.
out today.
It's
Old
pretty.
and everything.
Tell them how good you feeling today.
I feel real good.
Tell them how much you've just been bouncing around here doing it.
Oh, I ain't done nothing.
All right. I'm going to go check the vittles.
I ain't done nothing at all. That's what's wrong with me. Oh, I did help you peel the potatoes
You did peel potatoes.
and stuff. I said a little bit of stuff. I can't stand this not doing nothing. Is hard on
Did
me.
you turn these off, Mama?
Uh-uh. You must have, 'cause I didn't. I didn't turn nothing. Is the apples cooking or
They're
down?
cooked.
They cook down any?
Yeah.
I'll let them get down, not so soupy. Listen at me, Bossy.
They're cooked.
If this don't weigh much, I'm going to set it over here on
I'll
this.
move it.
She carried it in, set it down on the coffee table. I didn't lift it. I didn't know how much it weighed.
It don't weigh much, but you don't just don't fool with it. I'll move it, but it's okay.
I just didn't want it to get too hot in here on the stove cooking. They stay pretty if you keep them watered good and stuff.
You can keep them up to March.
Yeah. She said that she wasn't good at decorating pots. I thought, well, that sure is pretty. Got the greenery in there and the Christmas smell and stuff. It's beautiful.
As they say, it's good and good for you.
Yeah.
You want a bread tonight?
I don't know. It's corn when I get
I have
home.
Hawaiian rolls. I think I'm going to have a little bread.
And one piece of bread won't hurt us. I don't think.
One little piece ain't going to hurt us.
No.
And it's the Hawaiian.
I like them.
Yeah, you like
What
it.
did we have on them that I said was so good? Was it the barbecue chicken?
We
or
had the barbecue sliders.
sliders?
I'm going to take your flavor in.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you so much. It's so beautiful. I was totally shocked. It's just gorgeous. That's the first flower I got this year.
I haven't bought you one.
No? Well, we've been so busy going to the doctors, and this next week is full of doctors, and the next week has got doctors in it, so I said it wasn't much use of doing that. It's getting too hot on your pork chops. I
I'm
bet.
turning them down right now. So I turned them down too low. And then I guess I overdone it and turned them.
Did I get too much cinnamon in the apple?
No, I put a little more.
Oh, I thought I had way too much.
No, I put a little more.
Mm-mm. He's redoing my work, is what he's doing.
How's it feel? How's that feel?
You're paying me back for all the times I've done yours.
You've done mine a time or two.
I know it. But a mother has a right to correct her son. But I don't know about the other way around.
A right. You have a right to pardon.
I have a right to correct you, teach you.
Let's see if we got cream.
I think they are on the left-hand side.
They are a little. You know what? The mashed potatoes just leftover mashed potatoes are in there.
Oh, they are. Didn't know that. How long they? Oh, been left since Sunday.
Yep.
So that's the last time we had them.
I'm gonna mash these over here.
I hope those apples are real good. I'm wanting apples.
They're gonna be delicious.
I know it. What are you gonna drink? Coffee or water?
I get coffee and water. What do you want?
I guess some water since I'm gonna have potatoes and sweetened apples. Might be the best thing for me.
That's a good choice, Mama.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear you say it.
It's hard, but I'm getting better.
You're getting better physically, mentally.
Yeah. Well, I don't know the mentally part, if I'm getting better on that or not.
Well, you're liking apples. I mean, you're liking water.
I didn't say I liked it. I said I better have it.
I'm going to take that as I like it.
Since I was having potatoes and sweetened apples, be on the safe side.
I'm going to take that as you want it. Gotta have some water.
Yeah.
What if you get like me till you crave water?
Well, I'm craving ice like crazy now.
Yeah,
so
that's a possibility, ain't it?
it might turn to craving.
You know,
water.
she about got me hooked on ice over the weekend. I thought she was crunching it. I had some left in my cup. And I thought, well, I'm going to eat this ice. Mama's been eating it, and it was good.
It's good. That hospital had real good ice. It was little long, like a inch to a half an inch pellets.
Oh, I know. I was.
But it wasn't froze hard like ours freeze it. It was, you could crunch it. It was soft enough to crunch. It was good.
Or you want me to get you hospitalized? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I don't want hospitalized. Just eat ice. I'll just eat our ice. If them's the choices I've got, I don't want to.
You don't want to have to. Well, I wouldn't want you to go to the hospital. I was just going to.
Go down there and say, can I have a cup of
You
tea?
got her hooked on it. Now I'm going to have to deal with her, so you better give me some ice. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah, that might work.
She's a hard cat to skin.
I like a good ice.
That's what I was going to say. She's a hard cat to skin. I'm going to have to have some of that ice. I bet they'd like you and put the handle on the wrong side.
It's easy done. Is that little orange knife over there somewhere?
Uh-huh, yeah, not.
I will cut my pork chop probably instead of,
What's as tender as your eyeball?
well,
Look at them creamy potatoes.
ooh, you're done good on that.
I know. I learned from my mama.
Yeah. Oops.
Well, I can't believe you did that.
I can't believe I did that either. Things happen.
I'm guilty. I'll take the guilty on it.
Is that for our juicy,
That's for apples.
for our juicy apples?
Yeah, that's your apples. That's your apples, Mama.
Oh, good. I can do a little bit here.
All right, folks. Mama, you ain't talking to them again.
Oh, I'm busy dipping apples. I'm trying to get my food.
Trying to find you some food.
Yeah. I started saying I didn't eat no dinner, but I
But
did.
you did.
I ate a biscuit and butter.
We didn't do any big stew.
No. Well, we had it last night. And,
Maybe tomorrow's lunch, maybe. You reckon?
yeah.
All right, Mama. There it is, folks. Nice cheddar's, pork chops, apples, pork and beans. All the goodies.
Yeah.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for providing this meal for us, dear Lord. And we just thank you so much for your love and your mercy and your grace. Lord, we thank you that we're able to sit here together and partake of this meal. Watch over our friends that are gathered here. They have prayer requests and needs. And just pray that you'll answer each and every one of those spoken and unspoken. Be with our world, dear Lord, that we're trying to live in, and be with this country. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, Mama. Pork and beans.
I got pork.
This is just pork and beans straight out of the can.
I'm anxious to try this apple.
And apples. Turn that around.
They're good, but they're hot.
It's that stove.
I know it is.
Everything we stick on that stove or put in that oven, it gets hot. I believe your pork chop is tender enough. If you need a knife, I will get you that one. It's right there. Excuse me, folks.
Thank you. I got a piece on.
Yeah, it's tender. Let's try these apples.
The apples are delicious.
Of course. Would I put bad apples on the table?
No. Ew.
There's no air movement. Mom, I'm going to turn that fan on just one notch.
Just one
It's
note.
85 in here, and this kitchen is hot.
All of that was fats.
Boy, those apples are good.
Oh, they're delicious.
So I put cinnamon. What did you put in them?
Butter and white sugar and apples and cinnamon.
I put a little more cinnamon and a little bit of brown sugar. Normally, I would put a little bit of salt. Not to make them salty, but to make them sweeter. So you do that to your oils. But we don't do that no more.
Mm-mm.
Can't tell a major difference, but probably a little difference. I love cinnamon apples with pork chops. Now these are the Hawaiian rolls.
Ooh. Them apples did get warm.
It's that stove. I'm going to have to have somebody look at it. I'm going to say, this stove, everything we put on it, it burns our mouth. Pork chops was just black pepper and a little bit of Mrs. Dash. Delicious.
Everything's good.
They are good. Mm-hmm. We used to do salt and pepper on these kind of pork chops. Or what do you keep calling these? You keep telling me they're not pork chops.
They're tenderloin.
Pork tenderloin.
Mm-hmm.
See, you can cut it with your fork. That's how tender they are. They're delicious.
I could eat these. Just eat apples, I believe.
Do I need to move the apples away from you?
No. You don't have to get that serious with it.
You know, if you put pudding on the table and the kids won't eat the pudding. Mama,
I've been wanting some pudding.
do you know a week from now, Christmas will already have passed?
A week from now. It's 10 days.
I mean, 2 weeks from now. Yesterday was 2-week mark before Christmas. I can't believe.
It's coming by fast.
Fast, really fast. Y'all ready for it? Get your menu together. What are y'all having? I need some ideas. We had a lot of our favorites at Thanksgiving, but it was just 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I'm ready for something else. Looks delicious. Thank you, Karen. Too many starches in one meal. Potatoes, beans, bread, white sugar, brown sugar. Gained some pounds. Well, thank you, Lee Phelps. We know, but if you don't eat it all day, every day, you're all right. Yum yum. Mama looks better. Helen?
Oh, yes. I feel so much better.
She's done much better.
Feel a lot better than
Sonic has
Sonic Ice.
by the back. What's that mean? Oxygen. It's got air in it.
Easier to chew, maybe.
Congrats on that. Plus an amazing product. Gotta be tender for me. The pork chops, Gloria, they are. Hi, John and Mama. Good seeing y'all. Love fried pork chops. So happy seeing Mama eating to gain her strength and energy back. Awesome. Sandy, she is she's been getting her strength back for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
She's been on a recovery even before her procedure. But now that she's had it, she's awake more. And she was so tired. Now that she's had the procedure, though, she don't require as much rest, do you?
No.
And she's.
I do lay down every once in a while.
But that's
Because
just.
they said to rest and stuff.
But I mean, you was just sleeping in your chair and then getting up.
I'd fall asleep doing nothing, just
Yeah.
sit there, fall sound asleep. I hadn't thought about that, but I haven't today or yesterday done that. So that is a real improvement.
It is, for sure. All right, Mama. We're going to do the tree tour hopefully this weekend. We do have most of them decorated. We have all the original ones decorated. We have a few extras that I gotta
We would
get.
have showed them if we didn't have so many stuff going on. And I said, I won't have time to even worry about Christmas with all my doctor's appointments.
But we got a few. We're just going to do white lights because we like that too. But it's just been a slow progress. A little slow progress.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's all your favorites have been decorated.
Yeah, I got all of that.
I don't even know how many trees we have now. Do you have any idea?
I'd have to count them.
I have no idea. It has to be 13 or 14.
You got one in the office, 2 in your bedroom.
Yeah. The ones in my bedroom just have lights. Nothing else. One in the office was pre-decorated with pine cones and natural stuff. It really isn't.
None of them's decorated for special for Christmas.
No. They're just white lights with pine trees. But all the decorated ones are decorated.
That's a good thing that we got all, or if somebody, I helped just a little on them, not much this
You
year.
did good.
I believe now I could have done more if I started now.
Oh, yeah. But Heather enjoyed it. And she did a real good job.
I reckon she did. Beautiful.
All right, folks. This is all we're going to do. Sit here and eat.
I'm eating instead of moving or talking.
Hope to see Mama's trees. And we'll show them. I don't know when. sometime this weekend. I can show you these two right here. Here is the Tupperware tree. There's your all's tree. We call that the Friends tree because everything y'all sent about it is on there. The living room tree, it's on the other wall. That's the fireplace you're seeing in there. That's not a tree.
The living room tree is in lavender.
Mm-hmm. The bird tree is about like it was last year, I think.
Not hardly, but almost.
It's the same every year because I just put natural bird stuff on it. And the crochet tree, which is one of my favorites because Mama made every ornament on it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I bought Mama these tree cuffs that go around the bottom. Well, they've got them so decorated and so fixed up and got skirts on all of them. I said, what am I going to do with these? May have to put them in storage till next year.
Yeah.
They just arrived this year. They just got here. So, they had them on sale. I wouldn't have got them if they hadn't been. They are pretty on them.
Yeah.
Can you put them things like a basket or whatever, they just kind of go around the base. Can you put a skirt under them and it look right? Or is that like, I don't know the etiquette of tree decorating.
Probably one or the other. I don't know. I'm so busy eating that.
Donna says she loves Christmas. I had a pork chop sandwich. Ooh, Mama, we could have pork chop sandwiches tomorrow because we got plenty of pork chops.
I know it. I was thinking about getting a biscuit and putting one on it for breakfast. Pork chop biscuit.
Are you saying I can make biscuits?
Pork chop biscuit sounds awful good too.
Do I have to make biscuits or can we use the wampums?
We'll just figure that out in the morning.
Sounds like I'm making biscuits. Apples are delicious. These apples are just store-bought apples.
No, these are from George.
Oh.
These apples was.
These are from a friend of ours.
Mm.
I'll take that back. These are homegrown apples. Maybe that's the reason they're so extra good. But
I put on the bag George's apples.
He does a lot of work for us. He brought us apples about every day there for a minute. What I started to say then, Mama, I'm going to have to get you one of those tree cups and put right under you.
You're going to have to give me a big bib because I've dropped beans and
I know. You
apples.
got into a dropping phase.
you
I think she's
as
eating
big
so
as
fast.
my mouth is, I wouldn't drop nothing.
What I was started to say then, before I found out these weren't those, if we get apples and they get to looking a little, in the bowl, I just peel them up, bag them up, and throw them in the freezer. And just raw. And then when we want them, we get a bag out and cook them and put a little goodie on them.
Well, these sure are good out of the freezer.
If you want to make pies the same way. But these are homegrown out of the freezer, but most of the time we're not that lucky.
No, he brought them.
And they're just store-bought apples. And they're all different kinds.
And I mix them. If I have one or two of those, I just mix them in it.
We mix them up and freeze them, and then we have them. I don't let them go to waste. You can do the same thing. We've not tried it yet, but we've got a test going. I mashed up some bananas, put them in a thing, froze them. Next time we get ready for a banana bread, we don't have, like we always have some rotten bananas, but we don't have any darkened bananas, then I'm going to try them out of the freezer and see if we can't dump them in a cake. I'm about done.
I am too. I'm going to get a clean plate award again.
Well, I'll have to deduct for the lap.
I only dropped one bean and one piece of apple.
I can't drink any water. No gold stars if you don't drink some water.
I'll drink water.
Don't drink much, ain't getting gold stars. Hello, Mary. How are you? Glad Mama's home and doing better. Thank you, Gina. Mama looks absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Trish. Hey, Pat. Michael. Michael Flynn, how are you doing? Meal looks delicious. I had canned tomato soup. Marcia, that's one of my favorites. Canned tomato soup and grilled cheese.
Oh, I did.
For a quick supper.
No.
Sorry. Madeline, I am sorry. It just came out of my mouth.
What?
Madeline said I scared her when I said 1 week to Christmas. Well, Madeline, maybe it was just one of those warning bells. And it's like we've hit snooze because it's going to be 1 week. A week from now, it'll be past. So it's 2 weeks yesterday. When Wednesday rolls around again, you said it's 1 week. I don't know.
Don't count this against me because this is fat and I ain't eating it.
No. We don't eat fat. We don't feed fat to our babies either. I fed them babies their breakfast, and they were so happy. But you know where they came from? In the field. About 6:30 this morning, I thought, well, they're in the bed, snuggled up, warm. I went out. They wasn't there. I said, pups, where you at? Here they come running. And that grass is high, and it was cold.
You're braver than me. I wouldn't get in it.
I looked up my window. Was it last night? Not whatever night it hadn't snowed yet. They was laying out under the maple tree on the grass. Now, mind you, they got 3 warm doghouses with straw. Big bundles of straw that they can completely snuggle up in. And where are they? Out on the cold grass under a maple tree. But now, a lot of times I find them in those houses. Sometimes they're in 1, sometimes they're in 2. I guess they're just like everybody else. They do what they want. But,
I've got heat on me and you've got a fan on you, so.
Mama, this fan is blowing 80-degree air right down.
No, I'm talking about in bed at night.
Oh.
You sleep with a ceiling fan.
And I cut my vents off. Whew. But Mama's got an extra heater, and all of her vents are on full blast. She's got 2 vents in her room. Well, I've got 2 in mine too, but I cut mine off. I don't want them. I'm perfectly fine with 65 and sleeping. Cover up.
I can handle cooler sleeping. But I'm afraid to change it, so that's the reason I run my heater.
I had to remind her last night, have you cut that heater off? It would go off, but I don't like to run extra heat like that if you don't really have to have it. So she usually runs it for about an hour or 2 of the night before she goes in there, and then before she goes to sleep she cuts it off.
Yeah.
But I'm checking, my face is red from sitting over that stove. This fireplace in here is going.
Yeah, you're
And there's a
burning.
radiator heater over there. It's off. But sometimes it's on. And it's at least 78 degrees in here.
It might be.
Do you see a shawl? No. then you know it's around 78. That's awful warm, ain't it, Mama?
I love it.
And that's the reason it is what it is. When she keeps it this warm in here, though, the thermostat's in here. Y'all know where I'm going with that. So that means back in the bedrooms, it don't get no heat because the furnace don't never kick on. So I love it. I go back in there. I can watch TV and it's about 67. She's in here and it's 80.
Yeah.
Look at Mama's cheeks. Now, how long has it been since y'all seen them
A
flush
little
red?
warm.
Because it's 80 degrees. But you got good color.
Yeah.
No lipstick, and you still look like you got color. Who would have thunk it? All right, Mama, anything else you want to share tonight?
No, I beat like a pig.
I hung up earlier about 5 stockings.
You did.
Uh-huh.
You hang up the boy and girl stocking for them.
I hung up the
Where'd you
poops.
put them at on it?
I put the puppy stockings on the fireplace mantle.
Oh.
And the others I hung on those cabinet doorknobs. Because I had nowhere else to hang them.
Got 2 in the living room hanging.
Those are ours.
Who's going to fill all them?
Santa
Santa?
Claus? Yeah.
What's he bringing the puppies? Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. The pups have got the cutest stockings this year. They're, what is the bottom of them?
Plaid.
Plaid.
Or getting them checked or something.
They're plaid check, whatever that means. And the top of them is squirrel. I don't think so. It's brown fur. And Mama brought them in. I said, you bought the pups stocking and they got squirrel on top of them. She said, I don't think that's squirrel.
No. Fake fur.
It's brown. I think it's squirrel, Mama.
It could be.
The pups would think it's squirrel. So we've been calling that the pup stocking. Ever since she got them.
Or they could say it's coyote fur because they've seen a coyote.
Oh, it's prettier than that.
Yeah, that coyote looked grungy.
Yeah. This is a pretty brown fur. And is the bottom checkered? Like red and black checks?
One's a plaid-like and the other 2 are gingham checked or something. I don't know. It's been a while since.
Anyhow, the pups have got fur-collared stockings. And I pretend like it could be squirrel. They hate the squirrels.
They hate them. It plays in this tree out here.
Yeah. That's what they bark at a lot of times. Them little squirrels. Now, let me make it clear. Me and Mama don't hate them. And we didn't kill them and put them on top of the stockings. Those were store-bought squirrels.
I think they're fake.
They are fake. You'd have to pay a lot of money for real furs. How much was them stockings?
I think from the Dollar Tree.
$1.25? You think you can get real squirrel for $1.25?
No.
You ain't gonna get them for $1.25. Anyhow, I'm gonna tell them, and don't just let it out. Don't just say it ain't real squirrel, because when they open it Christmas morning, I'm gonna say, looky here, it's squirrel.
You'll have to give them pepperoni and
Pepperonis.
those little biscuit things.
You know, Maggie loved pepperoni only, and she didn't start eating milk bones until the UPS guy, Scott, started spoiling her with them. And then after she would not eat them for me, but she ate them for him.
He'd buy a box of one kind. She wouldn't eat it. He'd give it away.
Me,
to somebody.
not Scott. Scott, whatever he fed her, she loved it.
No matter what he gives her.
I bought every kind that was out there. She wouldn't have them. I'd take them to church and give them to a woman at church. Finally, he started feeding her, and I said, if he'll eat them, she'll eat them for him. Maybe she'll think he left them, and she'll eat mine. So then she would eat them. These pups, they like the milk bones better than they do the beefaroni. Now, they'll eat the pepperonis. Don't get me wrong. They don't turn them down. But they'll quit eating and chase them milk bones.
And then they run out in the yard and sit down and chew it up.
I don't know what they would do for a pepperoni because I've never thrown one out to them. I just hand them to them. And they put them in their mouth. I think it's the cutest thing. They put them in their mouth and it looks like they're walking around with cigars. And they'll run off. Both of them do the same thing. If you give them a treat, they go out under the tree and eat it and come back.
I think Oliver thinks that's how you have to eat it.
Well, Abby always does that.
I know it on account of she does it. I think he thinks that's
Monkey.
what you have to do.
Puppy see, puppy do. Mm-hmm. But they love the milk bones. They love those little crunchy. And they'll leave their regular dog food for them. So I don't know what... I ain't tasted of them.
No, I don't think you need to.
But they must be pretty good. All right, Mama, I'm going to wash these dishes.
Oh, you're a good fella.
And we'll call it a night. It's
bet.
7:01.
Ooh, I didn't know it got that late.
Well, I got to go feed the pups their supper. Did you give them a midday treat?
I ain't been out the door.
They got breakfast. They had to come in out of the fields to get it. But they got breakfast. They're laying out there now.
They've not barked and wanted nothing.
They don't bark, Karen, unless there's something out there. But they're just amazing. They're going to get a good... I've been heating their supper up.
Now, you talk about spoiling them. You're spoiling them. Heating every supper meal they get.
Well, I just think a good warm meal before they go to bed.
Keeps their bellies warm, them warm.
Yeah.
That's the way I am. That's the reason I ate all this. I wanted a good warm belly.
Well, I mean, we'll heat some water and I'll put some of their food in it. Or if we have any leftovers, like that mashed potatoes from Sunday, I'll probably heat them up and mix their food in and then give them warm mashed potatoes with their food. They love it. The other night, they were so happy they had leftover chicken broth. It was pure it wasn't that greasy. It was just from some breast that I'd cooked. And it was more like chicken water.
Yeah.
That I'd boiled them in. And I heated that up and put it over their food.
No wonder they're after you. So
Well, they kissed me right in the mouth.
Oh.
They love to kiss Mama right in the mouth.
No, I don't get that close to them.
She loves it.
I ain't been out since I've been out in the cold anyway. I don't go out.
I know it, and they miss you. They said, "Where's that woman that used to feed us? Our mom."
Yeah.
I said, she ain't gonna feed you.
She's deserted.
She's deserted you. It's all about me now.
Yeah. They need to be real close to you.
It's all about me. And they'll say, "Don't think so."
I used to warm their food some.
I'm glad she admitted. I'm gonna save this reel because she would never admit that she ever heated something up for them. Mm-hmm. Right there's the
If
something.
it come out of the refrigerator, I'd heat it. I don't want to feed them.
The other night at your supper, she heard me clinging and clanging. She said, "What are you cooking in there?" I said, "Cooking? What do you mean cooking? You hear cooking? There ain't no cooking." She goes, "You're cooking for the dogs."
I was right too, wasn't I?
I said, "I'm just heating these scraps up a little bit, Mom." Oh well, folks, we're done. When we really ain't done nothing much.
I ain't done nothing much today.
I ain't done nothing this evening, and we didn't have any snow today. None?
But the wind was cool.
It was cool.
When
It's cool.
they come in the door, I could feel the wind. I ain't been out to feel it.
No, but when they come in, you get a little breath of fresh air and you don't know what to do with it, do you?
No. See, when you brought me home from the hospital, I got out in the garage and there wasn't no wind and wasn't cold.
And you got in right out of that vestibule.
Yeah. She pushed the wheelchair out there and I got straight in the car and it was warm.
And your seat was on.
So I ain't been out in the cold none.
And then you've been here and it's been 85.
No, just a little while this evening. It was 80 a while ago. Now you said 80.
This food's still hot. It's been so Oh, mercy. Mama, you gonna watch Hallmark Christmas movies tonight or Murder and Mayhem?
Murder and Mayhem, I guess. Oh, I found my shirt when I was looking through my Christmas. This is the shirt I wear when I'm watching Hallmark Christmas movies, on the phone.
Oh, not this shirt.
No.
She's got a shirt that says, "This is my Hallmark Christmas movie shirt." Or something.
Watching movie shirt.
You found it where?
It was stored in the trunk with these others.
Oh, you'll have to wear it one time and show 'em.
Yeah, well, I've been down till I couldn't get nothing out, so I ain't going to get to wear my Christmas stuff long.
Mama, I will get out anything you want to wear.
I know it, but you've got enough to do, taking care of me and working full time and running backwards and forth.
You're
But
right.
some of them have got this.
You're right, Mama. There's no way I could have worked in getting a shirt.
Oh, yeah. There's some just got snowflakes and snowmen. I can wear them through January.
I'm glad you didn't burden me down trying to find that shirt.
I'm glad I didn't either.
Of course, it's just in your trunk. I can get any of those out you want.
Yeah. You may have to put everything back up. Oh, I should be top notch then and do it myself.
I'll do it. But I'll get anything out you want to wear. She's just saying that so you will think I ain't done nothing. That's what she's doing.
Hello.
I'm still drinking out of the same cup. I did wash it. It was washed. I just got this out of the drainer.
Well, it's come to think of it. I got mine out of the drainer this morning.
Because they were washed.
Mm-hmm. But I hadn't thought of it till you said that right then. Same cup I used yesterday, but it was clean.
I'll do that for days. I don't care. I'll wash it, drain it. The next day, what's closer than the one in the drainer?
Why get one out of the cabinet when that's so handy?
And you just grab it. And use it. Do y'all do that? Amanda said we're just trifling lazy. I don't put up everything at night. I can go to bed with clean dishes left on the drain board with a towel over them, and it don't bother me. I just can't go to bed with dirty dishes in the sink.
Can we just leave these set here?
No.
No.
No, we can't. I couldn't take that. When I go to bed at night, I want everything clean and put in its place. Everything has a home and put it where it belongs. And then the next morning, when you walk in, it's like, it's refreshing.
I can make coffee without having to move anything.
Yeah. And I can sit better than making it. I can sit here and enjoy it with a clean counter. Look over there and there's no dirty dishes. We film with you all. But when we ain't filming, these bright lights ain't on.
No.
And usually there's music in the background. So it's very tranquil. We have got super bright lights in here. And people come here and they go, "Oh, you got bright lights." And I'm like,
No, they don't say that out loud.
I'm like, it's for filming. We don't have the lights, which we probably should, but all the light boxes and stuff that the professionals have. We've got the round circle and it shows up my glasses and it looks like weird stuff. We hardly ever use them unless we're doing something very particular about something. But we got super bright lights overhead so they'll shine down and give a little extra light for the video. But normally those go out and it's just low light.
A
Christmas
lamp
tree light.
on.
Lamp over in the corner and Christmas tree lights. That's enough. I look prettier in the dark.
This Christmas music.
Don't I, Mama? Don't I look better?
Yeah.
The
this
darker it
Christmas
gets, the better I
music.
look.
When I come in here this morning, you had it going.
Yeah.
The lights that lit dim.
Yeah. That's where we live.
Set you in the mood for Christmas.
Yeah. Those over there are really bright. These here are really bright, but
It makes a difference. Look how dark.
see, it's
it is.
getting darker and darker.
They can't tell if I'm sick or nothing.
That's right. Those over there are really bright. All right, folks, we're going to say good night. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama. God bless you. So have a wonderful, wonderful night tonight. Bye-bye.
Remember, make some memories during this season. Don't,
Yeah.
you know, we talk about peace on earth and joy to the world. Then we try our best to get as far away from peace and joy during this season as we can because we stress ourselves out.
We're not going to stress ourselves out, are we?
I know y'all got stuff to do, but try to section off a time every day for a little peace and a little joy. And remember, that's the reason for the season is Jesus.
That's right.
Y'all have a blessed night. Talk to you tomorrow, Lord willing, and we might cook something else. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.